Do I really need impact windows, or can I just use standard ones and cover them with shutters or plywood?
You've probably heard the two different sounds. A knock on a standard window gives you that high-pitched tink tink, but a knock on an impact window, it's a solid thud thud. When a major storm hits, the difference between those two sounds can be the difference between a secure home and a total bank-breaking disaster. But let's be honest, the price tag for impact windows is a lot higher. So the number one question I get is, do I really need impact windows, or can I just get standard ones and cover them with shutters or plywood? Today, I'm answering that question for good. We're going to break down the tech, the alternatives, and the real pros and cons. By the end, you will know exactly what's right for your home and your budget. When you hear impact window, you probably think about the glass. And you're mostly right. An impact window is what I call a laminated glass sandwich. It's two pieces of glass bonded to a tough, flexible interlayer. It's the exact same technology that's in your car's windshield. When debris hits it, the glass shatters, but it sticks to that interlayer. The window stays in one piece, and most importantly, it keeps the wind and rain out. But here's what most people miss. A true impact window is a complete system. The frame itself is heavily reinforced. This gives it a high DP, or design pressure rating. A high DP rating means it can handle the incredible wind and suction from a hurricane. A standard window frame would just get pushed in or pulled right out. So if you don't get impact windows, what's the alternative? It's not just buying standard windows and hoping for the best. That's a recipe for disaster. The alternative is to cover non-impact windows with steel panels, accordion shutters, or plywood. The goal is the same: stop debris from breaking the glass. Okay, here's the most important part of the video. The choice isn't just window A versus window B. It's passive protection versus active protection. Passive protection is the impact window. You install it once, and it's on duty 24/7, 365 for decades. You don't have to do a single thing when the storm is coming. The biggest pro? Peace of mind. You're on a vacation and a storm pops up, you're covered. You have a 3-story house, you're not on a 30-foot ladder in the wind and rain. Another huge pro is sound reduction. This is the bonus no one talks about. That inner layer is an incredible sound insulator. It makes your home silent. It also blocks 99% of UV rays, protecting your furniture and floors from fading. And finally, home security. It's extremely difficult for an intruder to break through. Now the con? It's the big one. It's the cost. It is a significant upfront investment, no question. Now let's talk about it. Active protection. The standard window plus shutters. The pro? The upfront cost is lower, but here are the cons. First, the labor. You are responsible for hauling out the steel panels or closing those shutters every single time there's a storm warning. Second, the storage. Where are you keeping the steel panels or heavy sheets of plywood all year? They take up a massive amount of garage space. And third, the panic. What happens when you're 70 years old? What happens if you're out of town? You're relying on a handyman who is also getting 50 other calls. You might not get them up in time. Think about it. You're on a ladder, the wind's picking up, it's starting to rain, that's when you have to do the work. With impact windows, you're just inside, relaxed. Before you make a choice, let's bust 3 quick myths. Myth number 1, impact windows are hurricane proof. False. They are hurricane resistant, they are designed to break, they are a sacrificial system. The glass will shatter after a major hit, but it stays in the frame, protecting your home. You'll likely have to replace the glass after the storm, but that's an insurance claim, and it's a lot better than replacing your entire house. Myth number 2, tempered glass is the same as impact glass. False. Tempered glass, like in your car's side windows, shatters into thousands of tiny pebbles. It does not stay in the frame, it will not stop wind and rain, and it's not impact rated. Myth number 3, taping an X on my window will protect it. Please, don't do this. It's a complete myth. It does nothing to strengthen the glass. All it does is create larger, more dangerous shards when the glass breaks. If you're on an extremely tight budget, live in a 1-story, easy to access home, have plenty of storage, and are physically able to do the work every time, the active system of standard windows plus hurricane shutters is a code-compliant option. But for almost everyone else, especially if you have a multi-story home, you travel, you're a senior, or you just value your time and safety, The passive protection of an impact window is one of the best investments you can make in your home. The 24/7 peace of mind, the insurance discounts, the soundproofing, and the security, it all makes the upfront cost well worth it in the long run. My advice? Before you spend a dollar, have a certified window professional come to your home. Ask them to look up your exact address and show you what the building code and DP rating requirements are for your specific zone. I hope this guide helped you understand the critical differences. If it did, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel. And subscribe for more in-depth home improvement guides. And now I want to hear from you. Leave a comment below with your biggest question or concern about replacing your windows. I'll be down there answering as many as I can. Thanks for watching and stay safe.